Hello everyone and welcome to episode 14 of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Skyblock with myself, Reliikgaming. And yeah, so we are actually starting exactly after I finished episode 13, just because I've got a little bit more time today. And because I was so excited with what we did last episode, I thought that I would get straight on, crack on and record another video, strike while the iron's hot and all that. And if you watched the last episode, you will know that we made absolutely fantastic process. Oh, look, there's a squid floating directly in midair there. I really should have built these these water wells a little bit higher, then we would have stopped all of this squid spawning business, but there you go. So we made the magma crucible, we made the fluid transposer. That has allowed us to be able to produce, amongst other things, the destabilized redstone, which was what we required for another alloy that, here it is in here, that we wanted to make, which was going to allow us to progress towards some of the EnderIO stuff, and in particular the capacitor bank and the Alloy Smelter. Now we can pull those ingots out of here, and what we're not going to do is put that in a gear. So as soon as that's finished, I am just going to throw that straight back in to the smeltery. Although I'm sure that signal and gears will probably be required in some of the recipes. But yeah, while I'm messing around with that, let's get on with what I want to get on with for today, because I don't want another video to run massively over time. We want to make the alloy smelter, and the alloy smelter takes a few bits and pieces which we can do quite easily, namely the crushed obsidian that we've got the means to do, the induction smelter, no, we'll come back to the induction smelter, the electric furnace, which is just some electronic circuits, an iron furnace and some redstone, which is all relatively easy. It's going to require one of these basic capacitors, which is why we needed the signalum. And then it's also going to require this induction furnace, which is all great. We just need another electric furnace here, which is fine. But then we need one of these advanced machine casings, which is going to use some more advanced bits and pieces. And mainly that's the carbon plate, which is just a derivative of coal dust, which we can make directly via the pulverizer. But also this advanced alloy. Now, when I first looked at this, I was kind of like, oh, dearie me, here we go again. We're going to require some massive set of machines. It's going to take the rest of my life. We're never going to get it. And then I looked at the recipe, and it was really simple. We just need some iron plates, some bronze plates, and some tin plates. So let's go and grab some bits of... In fact, let's just double check how much of this stuff we need before we go running off on a tangent. So we need 2 plates of the alloy. So in order to do that, we are going to need, because this is going to make 2 of these. So we just need 3 iron plates, 3 bronze plates, and 3 tin plates. Now, I know that we've got some iron plates. So there are our 3 bronze plates already. I think we're going to get quite lucky here, because there's 2 copper plates there. So we just actually need to roll out a single piece of copper, which is easy enough. That was quite lucky. I think the whole sort of prep that I did before has really paid dividends, because what it's meant is that I can sort of fly forward with this stuff quite quickly. Let's just actually pop that in there, and we're going to need some more power, because that's now actually run out. So in fact, we need to go around here. I'm so pleased that I automated this, because it now means that I can just sort of forget what's going on there, and then when I need to go and grab stuff like coal coke, yeah, it's all easy. I'm loving using coal coke for stuff, because it obviously the burn time is a lot longer. So 3,200 compared to, I think it's 1,200. So it's over twice as long. And you can also turn that into coal coke blocks, which I think last for 32,000 ticks or something like that. Obviously, it uses the same amount of coal coke, so there's not really any benefit. We don't use that machine that much. But if you were using something that was intensive on this coal coke, like say the low pressure boiler from Railcraft or something like that, then yeah, that would really come into its own. So anyway, let's go and grab. I'll tell you what, I do get lost in waffling on about stuff. Let's grab that, and then we can put that into, hopefully, the crafting grid. And that's going to make us some of this mixed metal. Which it isn't. Why? Why? What have I done wrong? Ah, okay. So it needs to go into the compressor. Now, oh, it's tin, not copper. That's why. Right, hang on a second. I didn't read the recipe properly, and now we've got to wait a little bit longer for tin. So, in fact, we are going to go throw that into the metal former, and while that is in there, we'll go and make the carbon, I think. So let's throw the tin into the metal former. We'll go and grab some coal out of here. And I suspect that going forward, we're going to need, now that we're starting to get some of the more advanced stuff, we're going to need a fair bit of that. So we're going to throw all the coal that we've got in our hand into there. And then while that's doing that, let's just have a look at the rest of these bits. So we need to get some crushed obsidian. So let's just pop down here and we will go and get the crushed obsidian. And yeah, Techno Jock has just joined the game. So let's say a quick hello to him. Yeah, we're just going to do that. That'll be cool. And let's just grab. No, that's the clay bucket. The obsidian bucket's over here, isn't it? So we've got that is going really slowly. But then I remembered that this is actually filled up with. This is actually filled up with water, so we need to just grab a. We just need to grab a bucket, and we'll grab that water out of there. In fact, I can't do it from that side now, can I? Let's just take this out for now, and we'll take the water out from there, and then we will put. Yeah, I think we'll stay with the same design. Actually, let's just put that on top of there. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked again, but as I've not had an in-between episode period this time, I've forgotten to actually do these things. And what we'll do is we'll just put. I could have done with some more cobblestone actually. Let's just grab a little bit more cobble, and I just want to build a little bit of a platform there, and then we can put the wood onto here. And I'm thinking one piece of wood will probably be enough to keep the rain out of there. But do you know what? Let's just be better to be safe than sorry, and then the whole process break again. Let's just make it into a 9 slab, because that will definitely stop all that happening. Obviously, if I had more wood, it would. If I had more wood, it would. If I had more wood, then that would definitely help. Right, so let's just take that out of there for now. I'm actually, at one point in time, going to think to myself, do you know what? You have to keep getting sidetracked and then taking stuff out of the crafting table. And one day, the light bulb will come on and I will say, do you know what, Relic, why don't you actually just make yourself another crafting table, and then you won't have to keep going through this really painful process all the while of putting stuff in the crafting table and taking it back out again. But unfortunately, my brain doesn't think like that. I get carried away. I get far too excited about what I'm doing. And yeah, let's just reply to Jock quickly. Can we spell audience? I can't. Jock knows me by now already, so he'll just be laughing. There we go. So yeah, say hello. Hello, Jock. And right, what we're going to do then is we're going to go and grab this coal dust out. Where are we? Coal dust. I've lost my. I need a map. I need a map for my base already. In order to get the bits that we need here, we are going to need to put some of that into a crafting grid. Then that needs to go into the compressor. So that's all good. So we'll get that going on. So let's just, I don't know, let's make 4 bits of that. I don't know. Oh, have I messed that up? I don't know whether or not Jock's trying to be nice to me there or get a plug for his own channel, but it's all good. Oh, there we go. We need to put 4 pieces into there and we'll get that. Seriously, guys, go and check out Techno Jock if you get a chance. This guy makes technical look easy, and yeah. So whereas I sort of just like dance around and throw things on the floor and take things out of crafting grids and put them back in again, Jock tends to actually get stuff. He actually tends to get stuff done. And his base looks absolutely amazing, which is kind of like the main driver for why I've been doing the things that I've been doing lately, because I want some of that as well. I want people to look at my base and go, yeah, Relic's really got it together with his base now. But yeah, at the moment it's not looking that way. But it will get there. It will get there. Which is more than what can be said for this alloy smelter if I don't get on with it. So, anyway, wait. We need some crushed obsidian. I'd grabbed some obsidian already. Then I got sidetracked. Jock came on. Hashtag blame Jock. There we go. For my absolute lack of progress. Wait for the bang. There we go. And so, yeah, we've hopefully... Can we grab our tin now? Wow. Do you know, as these processes get more intensive, the thing that you start using is, I don't even know what it's called, like stream crafting grid or something like that. And these crafting recipes start to require some absolutely insane amount of materials and that. And given that I struggle with just a simple sort of crafting recipe that only requires like a maximum of 9 items, I'm kind of wondering how I'm actually going to cope with that. I'm going to give you an example, you know, just as another little bit of a sidetrack. If I show you any of the creative items, basically, which we are heading there, these are the things we want to make. Let's have a look at the creative tank. Look at that. So I mean, yeah, extreme crafting. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's like a 9 by 9 grid in order to make these. I don't even know how to make the crafting table, but we are going to need to get all these bits together. And it's taken me half an hour just to make some mixed alloy. So yeah, stick with the channel, guys. It's going to be fun, and crikey, I am going to have to learn to be a little bit more organised, because otherwise I'll still be doing this by the time I'm 90. So we're going to need a basic machine casing. We're going to need some refined iron plates, which we've got. We've got the carbon plate going on, and we're going to need some more iron plates and an iron chipset. Now, I'm kind of thinking we might be coming up to the first cut in this video. No, we're not. We've got that. But we do need to get some more refined iron plates. And we also need some redstone chipsets. So I'm going to go and get those bits together and just try to save a little bit of time. So I don't want us to run over again. And I'll be back when I've got those. Right, I'm kind of hoping that I've got all of the bits together that I need for this now. So did I grab that? Yeah, we did. So let's just start trying to put some of this together. This is getting quite complicated. So we need 2 of these electric furnaces, which are going to require 2 iron furnaces and 2 electronic circuits, and then we're going to need another one up here. So we need 3 of those. So first of all, let's make the 3 furnaces that we need. So that's 1, 2, and 3 furnaces. We'll just grab those out. And then we're going to need to make 3 lots of 6 of the plates. So we're going to need 18 of that. Now, I'm not going to do that in the roller machine. I've already got the plates, which I thought I had. I've definitely got the scissors. In fact, yeah, that's what we need. We need the copper plates, which I did put over here and then totally forgot that I had done that. That'll be enough of that for now. We're just actually going to pop the iron back in there because we seem to be going out of iron plates. So going through those like they're going out of fashion. And yeah, so we'll put a couple of plates in there and we need 18 bits of that. So let's just save those for now because I'm not sure what I'm going to need those for going forward. And that's not going to be enough. I did leave some more smelting over here. Yep, which is going to be sufficient. So we'll just pop another 6 pieces of that in there and then we'll grab out those. And in order to finish that off, we're going to need some redstone. Well, we've got all that stuff. In fact, let's just stop talking and shift click that out. And in order to finish off these electric furnaces, then we need a furnace, some bits of redstone. So we need to grab our 3 furnaces, 3 bits of redstone either side, and the 3 electronic circuits. That wasn't that, was it? It was, we need to make the iron. We need to make the iron furnaces first. Okay, so that's just a furnace surrounded by iron plates. So we've got enough to do that, which means that we can now get our 3 of those completed. So that's those bits. We've got the crushed obsidian. Now the induction furnace, again, it's getting another one of those. We're going to need the copper and then this advanced housing here. And then we're going to need to make the basic circuit first of all. So we've got the iron plates, we've got an iron chipset. So there is the basic housing, casing even. And then we've got the bits here. We've got the 2 advanced alloy, hopefully finished somewhere over here. I think in the compressor. I'm kind of hoping it is anyway. Yeah, it is. We've got the carbon plate and we've got the other bits we need. So we can get that done as well. In fact, I think we can just shift click this now. Excellent. There is our advanced casing. We've got that, so we can just shift click that. So now we've got our 2 electric furnaces. We've got our induction furnace. Let's go and grab our crushed obsidian. I'm quite excited about this. I really didn't think that we would get to this stage this quickly. I'm just actually going to drop this normal obsidian over here. Okay, we were making some more redstone chipsets, but I don't think that we need those at the moment. I think signalum and this lumium, I think, is going to be the next thing we're going to need. So we've got all that. So for the machine frame, then, we need some iron bars, we need some basic capacitors, a machine frame, and then some of this lumium. And then for the capacitor, we're going to need the redstone chipsets, which we've got, some signalum nuggets, and we're going to need some of this lapis. So we need to grab some sand out of here. So we'll just grab, we only need 1 piece of that for now. In fact, there might be some in the thermionic fabricator already from last time, and we need to repower that. So I'm just going to quickly link that up to there. And no, there wasn't any. Let's just grab that recipe out because we don't need that anymore. In fact, this is the recipe that we need now. So we need 1 of those, and we need some redstone either side just there. And I need to come out of there, turn that into normal sand. We drop the sand into here, and hopefully that will now turn into the tubes that we need for that. Good, so let's leave that going. We'll go and grab the signalum. Now, I've got a feeling actually that we're going to need a little bit more of this. How much of this have we actually got? So we've got 4 ingots. Let's just see. It might be enough. I need the actual. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's grab some of that out. We'll grab the 4 bits of that out that we can. Is there anything else in here that I wanted specifically to keep? Or yeah, do you know what? Let's just set that onto automatic, and then while that's doing that, we can be getting the energized glowstone that we need. Now, it's just 1 short of 4 buckets. Let's just pop another one of those in there, and then that will make exactly 4 buckets of that, because I don't want to waste any of that. So that's 1. Why is that? Where did that go? That's really weird. Oh, there it is. Right, 2. it doesn't stack, so I'm going to have to drop that on the floor for a minute. Can I just, is there, oh, there must be a chest that I can just use just for two seconds. I hate doing this, but just for a minute, I am going to dump some of this stuff off because I've got way too much. And yeah, back into here, 3, and just one more bucket. That's it. That is now empty. So we can grab some glowstone now. Now this is going to work in exactly the same way, and I think, yeah, so it just makes, I think it just makes a few ingots per time. I'm going to make 2 buckets of this because I think this is going to work in exactly the same way. Each piece is going to produce 1/10 of a bucket, which it does. You see, we just, oh no, it's half a bucket. Okay, well, let's just let that do its thing. And let's have a look at what else that we need for this lumium so that we're not wasting any more time. If we look at the blend, so we need tin dust, silver dust, and yeah, this energized bucket. So we'll grab some tin and some silver, and we can put that into the pulverizer. So there is some more silver, and have I not got any more tin on me? I'll tell you what, inventory problems. They're actually going to be the complete death of me. There's absolutely no doubt whatsoever. Right, now let's grab some tin, and we can just grab the whole lot, stop messing about. Let's get ourselves over there. Do you know what? I did actually try to sprint then, because I remember that it's quicker to get from point A to point B if you do actually sprint. What is this? Sulfur. That was a byproduct of something. When we come to automate this, we are going to need to remember, because we will automate all these processes eventually, we're going to have to remember about these byproducts. Right, so there is some energized glowstone. Let's just grab 1 bucket of that for now. I like the way that just straight away goes upside down. And then we can put in some of the tin ingots, and let's just grab out. So we've got some silver. Might as well grab that piece of tin that's already come through. Right, so let's just see how many this produces, because I think we need, like, let's see how many ingots we need in total. So we need 2 ingots for there, and do you know what? That is actually it. We just need 2 ingots. I think we're going to have enough here. So we have that there. Then we have, I think it was 3 of that and then 1. Yeah, which it was. Right, there's our lumium blend. Let's throw that into the smeltery. This is actually all going really well, but then something has got itself stuck on here, which is the absolute bane of my life. That was because I made some gears. So let's just grab that back out again and get that restarted. And what do you know? I've messed it up. Oh, dearie me. Let's turn that off. What am I doing? Come out. Go in there. Go back on again. Right, so after that little hiccup, we should now... Can I go back in here and actually find what I'm looking for? There are our signalum ingots, and we need 3 of these basic capacitors in total. So we are going to need 6 of the redstone chipsets, and currently we've only got 3. Let's have a quick look and see how many more of these I made, because I may need to cut away again just to get those finished. No, I'm not. Oh, that's good. I'm quite pleased with that, because I didn't really want to have to cut away again so soon. Let's have a look at the thermionic fabricator then and see what we've made here. So we've got enough of those tubes. So we should have enough to make our, I think, are they just called capacitors? I think we've got enough to make the 3 of those that we need now. So let's just make up some of these. So I think we're going to need 2 ingots worth of that. And hopefully we can just pop this together. Yeah, so there's the 3 that we need. And then finally, so we've got all these bits. Finally, then we need some iron bars. Oh, dearie me. This is just destined to go on forever again. Right, there we go. And going to the right thing would help. we just need then a basic machine frame and some of these aluminum ingots. Well, the aluminum ingots are automatically going to pop out into our chest over there. So let's just quickly run over here, which was the furthest distance that we had to go. Going to grab a machine frame. Obviously, I can't do that at the moment because the inventory, again, is full. In between episodes, or in fact, no, I'm not going to do it in between episodes. I'm going to do it next episode. I am going to make myself a golden bag of holding, and that's going to actually make our inventory a lot better. So, it's these buckets of destabilized redstone that are not stacking that are causing me problems. What we'll do then is we will put those bits together. So we've got enough to do that. What are we missing? What are we missing? I didn't think we were actually missing. Oh, it's the aluminum. And I thought the game was going to crash then. That's because the backup had just started. Let's grab our aluminum. And that is there. Let's pop back over and put this together. Like so. And now we've got all the bits that we need to make ourselves the Alloy Smelter. Yes. Right. We're going to put that. This is an EnderIO machine. So I think that uses RF as well. But regardless, Do I want to put it that far away? Do you know what? What I am going to do for the moment is I'm going to put it here near to the thermal expansion machines, just for the sake of if I need to pull anything automatically out of here into here, I don't want to have to travel it all the way down there for now. Eventually, all these things I say, and I've said a million times before, but they are going to have their own area. So the Alloy Smelter, yeah, basically 3 slots for 3 different things. And say, for example, if I was to, I think probably I can remember one of the recipes off the top of my head. If I go and grab a single piece of gold, there was that weird lag thing when I sprint again. And that is the reason why I haven't been sprinting during this Let's Play, because it's on the server. It does this weird sort of kangaroo thing. I think one of the recipes is a piece of gold, a piece of glowstone, and a piece of redstone, which it appears it isn't. But basically what would happen then, once I can get my act together, do you know what? The reason Herobrine was here. Okay, I've never seen that before. Basically, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to power this up first of all, obviously. So whilst I'm sort of standing there and thinking to myself, oh, help, this isn't working, we need to go and remember what chest that we actually put our wire and our other bits down in, which I can't remember for the second. Just bear with me. It's going to be in one of these chests. Oh, there we go. So all these machines need power. I can stand there all day. If I don't power it, it's not going to do anything. So pop that there, and then we'll just for now grab the power from there to there. That will make it look a bit neater. Excellent. It does accept RF. And as I say, that's now disappeared. That is now progressing. It's going to make something. And this is a little bit slower. I'm really quite actually, I think I should feel a little bit annoyed that my lovely brand spanking new Alloy Smelter has got graffiti on. I'm kind of thinking to myself whether or not that I should actually blame Jock for this. Maybe he came in while I wasn't looking and spray painted on my new machine. And I think as a result, maybe we should go over to his base and potentially spray paint some of his machines. Yeah, I think perhaps that's what we'll do. And there we go. So that has now made another alloy. So we can use this for something. Let's have a look. So that's used in various different recipes. So we can make vibrant alloy with that and an ender pearl in the induction smelter. Or we can, we can make that in the alloy smelter as well. We can make the slice and splice machine with that and some other bits and pieces. So yeah, that's a whole new avenue of machines that's now open to us. And with all that waffling, I think I've probably used up all the time that we've got for this episode. So we've now got, say, quite a good selection of machines over here. We haven't made the lava tank, which I said that we were going to make. We still haven't made the storage drawers. And we've still not made a start on Botania and Agrocraft, which I really wanted to do. So in the next episode, we are, I think we'll start on the storage drawers. And the storage drawers, the reason why I want to start on that is because we're going to need to drag all this stuff out of here into the new storage drawers once we're there. And that's potentially quite a time-consuming process. We're also going to attempt to get these lava tanks, this lava tank sorted out, so we can automate some of the process here and then turn the lava underneath here into netherrack, so that just makes that a little bit quicker. I'm stuck in a chest. Yeah, so that kind of is going to make that a little bit quicker. Yeah, and then we're in a really good position actually. We've got stuff nicely automating to be able to move on. But before we forget, the main reason why we automated all this stuff, which was to actually get this base looking good, before we even start the storage drawers, I'm going to show you what my floor design is going to look like. And because it's going to be such a mammoth job, I'm not going to do it all on camera, but I'll start it off over in this corner here, I think. Yeah, and I can show you how that's going to look. And then when we come back in the episode following, things should be a little bit transformed and look a bit nicer. So anyway, I'm going to end it there. Thanks ever so much for watching. And guys, I've just got to say your support has been absolutely amazing. I've been getting some decent comments. I've been getting a whole ton of views. We are now up to, I think at last check, 110 subscribers on the channel. So the community is coming on. And yeah, that is what I want, for this to be a community. Getting some good likes. So yeah, guys, do you know what? I appreciate it more than I can actually say. It's absolutely fantastic. I never thought that we would get this far, but we have. So yeah, all thanks to you guys. And as always, if you've liked this video, drop us a like. And until next time, take care. Bye.